I like Elden Ring. I seem to remember you don't like FromSoft games. Yeah, I don't like FromSoft games, but I do. I didn't hate Elden. By the way, I didn't hate Elden Ring. I just think I don't get why Elden Ring gets excused for the exact same problems every other open world game like suffers from. People are like, oh, Elden Ring is a perfect game. This is amazing. They fixed all the open world problems. No, they didn't. It's still a big ass world filled with like recolored bosses and like just copy and pasted content just for the sake of adding more content. And you can't even do like extra like new builds and stuff because the game takes like 80 hours to complete. It's very annoying. Like I think Dark Souls 3 is the best Dark Souls out there because like you can beat it in like 8 to 10 hours casually. And you can just go again with like a different build. You can like beat the game in a day if you want to. Like on a Saturday you can just like beat the game and just, you know, go with a different build. It's really fun. And there's enough like, you know, choice to make. Like, oh, I want to go from this side, like I want to do this side first, or, you know, all that stuff. I can do the dancer, like skip the whole fucking part. That's cool. Elden Ring didn't do anything new for me. I don't know. The exploring like wears off after one playthrough, and then you're stuck with what? There's no replayability. There was so much greatness in like the classes, the level up system, like everything. You know, the different weapons. That all kind of like is out of the window because now you just play the heaviest bleed weapon you can find and just jump attack, right? I don't know. I think Elden Ring is overrated. That's my issue. I think Elden Ring is hell overrated. I don't hate it, but I think it's hell overrated. There you go. There it is. Expect an open world game with only unique content? Yeah. If it's heralded as the second coming of Christ, this is how open world games should be. Yes, I expect it to be unique content. I'm not expecting like, you know, a Valhalla or like Odyssey number 3. Okay? It's a fun game, yes, but I do not need to see a copy and pasted bosses. That also like ruins the complete like, you know how Dark Souls, like every enemy is placed with a reason, right? Every enemy, any boss is like, oh my god, you know, the whole story behind them, like why are they there? It's very interesting. But now you see the same bosses everywhere. That ruins the whole fantasy of like getting immersed in the story because it's just a copy and paste bosses everywhere. It's the worst. It's the worst. I don't like it. I don't like it. They could have made it, dude. They have a lot of content, by the way, in Elden Ring. They could have made the game 10, maybe even 20 hours with only unique content, right? No more Godskin duos, no more like double bosses, no more fucking, you know, Abyss Watchers 15,000 times like, oh, this one is orange, fucking this cat is blue. You know? Put all the items, you know, have like 5 dungeons or something, make them bigger and put all the... you know what's fun? You know what's fun about Elden Ring? It's the final part. From like Leyden, what's it called? Like Lendel, whatever it's called, city, until the end. That's great. Because that whole city is one big Dark Souls area, and then it's just bosses. That's great. Okay, rant over. Video game time. What is that? Is that silver?